High Commander Bront of the Hegemony Fleet couldn't believe what his sensor arrays were telling him. The humans approaching his battle line weren't using standard void warfare tactics. Their ships moved in patterns that defied strategic logic, and their energy signatures were unlike anything in the Hegemony's combat database. "Status report?" he commanded, his crystalline voice resonating through the bridge. The captain poured himself a great cup of highly favorable coffee and sat down next to his brother. 20 human vassals approaching, High Commander," his second responded. "They appear to be broadcasting music." Through his ship's external sensors, Bront could see the human vessels clearly now. Each bore distinctive markings, some kind of horned beast painted on their hulls, glowing against the void. Their energy barriers pulsed in rhythm with the strange audio transmission they were broadcasting. "Identify that signal," he ordered. "It appears to be a human cultural transmission, something called Deep in the Heart of Texas." Bront felt his primary heart chamber constrict. He had read reports about these humans, the Texas Knights. Other Hegemony commanders had dismissed them as propaganda, stories meant to demoralize their forces. Surely no advanced species would resort to such primitive combat methods. Ord Dart de Kalb, the first human vessel, cut through his forward screens as if they weren't there. Bront watched in horror as armored figures emerged, wielding weapons that should have been relegated to historical archives. But these weren't simple metal implements. They hummed with quantum energy that disrupted the very fabric of space-time. "Impossible," he whispered as his defensive grid collapsed. "Our barriers are based on sixth-dimensional phase technology. Nothing should be able to—" The bridge doors exploded inward. Through the smoke, Bront saw a human figure step through, encased in armor that somehow merged advanced technology with archaic design. In its hands, it held what appeared to be a primitive cutting tool, an axe, but the quantum field surrounding it made his sensor implants scream in protest. "In the name of Texas and Terra," the human's voice boomed through external speakers, "your conquest ends here." New words began to chime away around the land floor, starting with ideas of satisfaction. Bront raised his phase pistol, knowing it was futile. The human moved with impossible speed, the axe leaving trails of blue energy as it swung. The last thing the High Commander saw was his own reflection in the quantum blade's edge, and his final thought was a puzzling one. The axe fell, and Bront knew no more.